Yo, I'm gonna coach my mod today. Alright, so I can already start off by saying if you're in like loading screen, you should always check like enemy champs, what they can do. So obviously you're playing against Trundle, Victor, and the bot lane. So you would have to be like careful if they have like TF mid or like Shen or anything else, right?
Test 1, 2, 3.
No, it's fine now. Everyone said it's fine.
Okay,
But
nice.
that was good what you did. You punished them for their mistake.
What was their mistake?
I mean, MF just walked up
They
and
just inted, yeah. I think it's worth. They lose the wave.
Yeah, this is worth for sure.
I only did this because the waves did.
Did Soraka have flash, by the way?
Yeah, I think she did.
Yeah. Like
She
when I
used barrier
watch
for sure.
this, I mean, if she has flash now, when I watched this from the beginning, I feel like this worked out for you, but like
I forgot
there was
the
a
barrier. I'm
possibility
not
for
gonna
you
lie.
that this would not work out. So if she has flash, I
Yeah.
don't think this is the greatest play, but it worked out this time, so it's fine. And now you have really big power spike. By the way, I would go. I don't know if you do it this game. Yeah, you don't. But I think when you start with longsword, you should always buy Doran's Blade after, because Doran's Blade is so good on Draven. So right here you have perfect gold to go Dirk, and then you can go Doran's Blade again, right? I just want to say
Okay.
like a heads up, because I think that's really good to do, because like Doran's Blade is really OP on Draven. You need like Omnivamp for mid game and stuff. Did MF flash? I didn't notice.
I don't remember.
I don't think she did. Because from this point, I think you can even like solo win the game, because they can't really play the game. And yeah, you
I
should
know how
ping.
the
You
game
should ping
ends,
this.
so
Yeah,
it's
you should just
a bit
ping. If
funny.
I were you, I would just ping away like you did and walk to your wave and farm it. That's the best choice. Even if Chaco dies, it's you just need to care
Yeah,
about your wave.
in this elo, it's so hard. You're so tempted
Yeah, I
to
know,
not
I
let
know.
them die, but you don't want to int with them either.
I guess, yeah. I was gonna say you could trim the wave, but I guess crashing this is fine either way, because you don't really know where their jungler was. She was bot side, so she could come.
Yeah, I hard flamed that Evelyn, so I expected her to.
You play
Gang
locked
me.
cam most of the time.
I hold space. It's
Okay.
not like locked, I just hold space. It's
Yeah.
easier to catch axes this way.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, you got both of their flashes. You want a hard shove now? I think you can ping for jungle gank here. Yeah, you should spam ping Shaco.
Yeah, that definitely works in D4. Asking for ganks. Ah, he actually came. Never mind.
I just want to see what happened here.
I kinda had to back off there, even though I knew that Shaco is coming now.
Yeah. But you can hit minion here, by the way.
Yeah, but why? I don't have mana for W.
Yeah, but like in most cases, you won't reach this Soraka, or do you actually? Yeah, you don't.
No.
So now it's a bit fucked, because you don't have mana to even push the wave.
Yeah.
So like I always say with Draven, you always want to prioritize like mana or your access over anything else. So even here, you can like over here. I think you can just tank the Q. Like, I mean, maybe you won't get this minion. I guess it's a bit yikes. I'm talking about the minions over here. You could auto it and you would get hit by the Q, but it's worth because you can keep your access without having to press Q again. And now you don't have mana, so you can't really do anything here. I would for sure hit the minions here, because even if they die or they don't die, it doesn't really matter. Your whole goal is to push this minion wave, because that's the most important part. So now it's a bit scuffed.
Yeah.
And as well here, like you can, if this guy is human, you can never kill him, right? I mean, he's not, but it's EUNE, but like you have to think about.
Are we talking about MF?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like right here, you should just be focusing on pushing the wave because that's your objective. You want to push the wave and go B. There's nothing really else because you won't really kill MF unless you like completely runs it down. And I see you going back again, like, you know, it's just better to like push the
Yeah,
wave over
but
here.
you see Katarina is pinging as well.
Yeah, that would be even a better reason to push the wave because you can dive.
Yeah, yeah, I am pushing, but how much harder can I push than
Yeah, but
this
that's what I
without
said
mana?
before. You didn't auto the minions, so
Oh
now
yeah,
you
in
don't have
time.
mana
Yeah.
to take the like um, yeah, to take the wave. But it's fine anyways. Like I don't think it will affect much, or maybe it will. Maybe you dive in here. She kills. Yeah, I wouldn't take this wave.
I should have hit the plate now.
I think it, dude. I like right here. I mean, you can hit the like you can hit the plate for sure. I mean, you could, but I would just literally just walk into the bush and recall, because the cannon wave is coming. You will have a super good bounce. You won't miss like any minions at all. And if you just go back here, it will be really good. I feel like you're a bit slow, with like
Well, yeah, I was autopiloting.
yeah,
I played like
like
5 games before this.
this guy came, so now I mean I guess he would maybe push it in time anyways, but like just for future games, I feel like I said before, the Dorans thing. You kind of always want to have Dorans because it's
Yeah.
a bit awkward to. I don't know. I feel like Dorans is just so good on Draven. Like just the health, everything, the AD and the lifesteal. I think it's like the perfect item for Draven, at least early.
I will
But
do
yeah,
that for
you
sure.
had a good bounce anyways. So it didn't really matter what you did, but another time, there could be Victor coming bot and he kills you, and then he pushes the wave, and then you will like die plus lose the wave. So I think here, you know that they don't have flash. You see Eve
Yeah.
top and you see Trundle top as well. I think there's a very like low possibility that Victor will be sitting in the bush. So I think you could ping Nami here, like especially after this E, you can ping. And also when you're playing red side, your camera should not be on yourself. Your camera should be more down, so you can see what your enemy does, right? Because you don't see anything that's happening here. Now it's not that important, but I've seen you do it. Like I saw you
Yeah,
do it
I'm
before as
struggling
well.
with camera movement,
Yeah,
not
like
gonna
camera
lie.
control is really really important. Like even myself, as a challenger player, like in team fights, it's so hard to have good camera movement
Yeah,
because you have to
it's
read,
most
like you have to
difficult.
see every fight. That's why I use F keys as well, but. Just think about it. When you're red side, you want to have your camera like on yourself, but on the enemy as well, so you see what's going on. So that's a lot better to have it like here.
Yeah.
You should have it like this perma. Unless you're just farming, unless you're just farming under tower and your enemy's like B already, then it doesn't matter.
I'm like trying to do something, but
Yeah, but the thing is,
yeah.
like, I mean, even if you get autos like this, like what I'm thinking now, I'm a bit worried about the wave because if you go back a bit, so this wave, um, you don't want it to go like over here. Like you don't want it to go, the wave to go as close to their tower because they can just freeze, right? And you'll be vulnerable to ganks, especially if Eve is like almost 6. So I'm not too sure. I guess you could slow push this and wait for the other wave, or you could just hard push this, but I don't
Yeah,
like,
usually what I do, I see like the wave like coming
yeah.
around my tower, so I just combine the two waves and I try to dive with
Yeah,
that bigger wave.
exactly. That's good. That was my thought. So this is fine. If you can't hard shove enough, you should always do it like this. Can maybe kill her. I think she's dead. Yeah. But you're also clicking good. Like you're clicking forward every axe, which is good. You don't wanna like, some people they like click on top of the target without moving. So that's good.
Yeah, my ease improved a lot since I'm watching you.
Yeah.
Now I'm actually like aiming, not just throwing it out for the slow.
I would use every mana here because you're just gonna hit the plate and then you're gonna go B. So you wanna use every bit of mana. You wanna press W. I don't agree with this
Why not?
because this Drake, the reason it's not, I mean, if you get it, it's fine, right? But the whole point is you lose so much tempo because if you go B right now and you come back to lane faster, you won't have essence river, right? I don't know the math. Maybe you have it. Actually, you might have it. 750 maybe. But I mean, I guess the Drake is fine, but I would prefer going B here. I just think tempo is better because you could go B, you can come back to lane, you can push one out, and you will have items. It's bad to stay with this much gold. Like if a fight breaks out, you don't want to be on this much gold.
Yeah,
But
to be fair,
I guess it's fine
I'm
now.
not
Like
I'm not really thinking about tempo in this elo
yeah,
because
like
so much
here again,
inting is
like
going on.
you have
Yeah,
perfect
it's
time to
fucked. I
go B.
have to.
I
Do
mean,
I?
you missed a wave, but that's what I mean with the
Yeah,
tempo
look
thing.
at that.
Like if you
Yeah,
went B here, so you
like
kill.
instantly.
Yeah. So you hit the plate, you press W twice, you walk into bot lane bush, you recall, you get your items that you can, and then you walk bot again. You wouldn't miss anything. I mean, now you got Drake, which is a fine trade, but yeah, like there is many games where you have 1700 gold here, and a fight breaks out, and you're not as useful as you would be if you had items. So
Yeah, but this is the rare opportunity where my jungler is in the right side of the map
yeah,
and Drake is alive.
I guess it's fine, but your tempo is just so fucked this game because you decided to do Drake and now you decide to take this wave, and I guess it's fine, but at the same time you don't have any pressure now because you have so much gold. Like if you were here with full items and full mana, could they ever walk up? They can't really, no. Like that you will just kill them if they go, but now you
Yeah.
can't really kill them. You have no pressure, and this is not what you want with Draven. You want to be as strong as possible at every second of the game with Draven.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just rage pushing this in
Yeah.
because I'm mad that I couldn't back. And you see, now my Nami does this. But before, like first 9 minutes, she didn't play the game. Now when I'm fully and I have 2k, she decides to just use everything.
Yeah, but that's actually really crazy because you talk as if it's her fault, but actually it's your fault because support players don't know better. Like league players, they don't know better because if you were here with items, you could kill this, or maybe you couldn't kill it,
Yes.
but like you would have a lot better. Like you could actually maybe kill her now. You could dive her, but now you're just forced to be. So your mistake was all the way back where you decided to stay for like I think it was 3 minions and a Canna minion, uh, instead of going B. But hopefully go B here.
Okay. Noted.
Yeah. So this is, I think, going B during the Drake time or after Drake was for sure the best option.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have stayed for full Drake. Could have backed sooner when
Yeah,
I
it's
saw that no
Shaco as
one
well.
is even
Shaco's pretty.
contesting. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Shaco's
true.
pretty
That's
good
true.
at doing Drake solo as well. But I guess if Eve comes, you can be there to help. But I still think just going B there is fine. But now you're in a good spot at least. Now you just want to make plays as soon as you see Eve on the map. So if you see Eve top, you can make plays. If you think you're confident enough to 2v1 or 2v3 lane, you could also go for
I
that. But
am. Usually I am. Yeah, I saw Eve and I started pushing
yeah, that's good.
immediately because I know that we can dive or something.
Also, when you're playing, what I do when I'm farming is that if I have nothing to do, like over here, you're just walking to lane, you might as well look top because you want information because you don't know, maybe Eve is like 1 HP here, right? Or maybe Trundle is like 1 HP. You don't know that if you're not looking. So I try to look at the map as much as possible to just gain information in case you can maybe like ult her, or if you know that she's 1 HP, she will probably have to go back and then gank you bot if she was ever to gank you, right? Maybe Trundle is not that important unless you can kill him with R. But I like to just look at the map as much as possible and my teammates. You see Soraka mid here. Like here again, it's pointless to do this even if you can get in one auto. I mean, yeah, he may be inted here, but
Yeah, I only do this because
I feel like just push the
sometimes,
wave and then he can't play the game. Maybe you could
yeah,
kill him. Actually, you could maybe E here.
yeah, sometimes D4 ADCs just takes the trade,
Yeah,
so I can just kill them.
I don't know why you
It's
didn't
like
E here, but
bait.
This is kind of free E. She was for sure in your range, but that's fine. Yeah, also, when you're playing, you want to think about the enemy. So this is a perfect example where I would use E, because you want to think about what MF wants to do, right? She wants to walk up here, like maybe press Q if she's completely like out of her mind, but she wants to press E, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you kind of want to think in your mind, if you want to catch her with E, to like predict when she will walk forward and press her E, because then you could hit like a max range E and maybe catch her off guard. Because here you could for sure like E here. Like you see her walking up, you can just E, you know?
Yeah, I see. But should I really try? Like, is it not 100% kill when I crash the wave?
I mean, you could, but
Ah, yeah, it's not. But in my head, she was dead. That's why I didn't even like
yeah. I think I would go
waste
crazy
any
here,
effort.
honestly. I think I just,
Really?
yeah. You Also, you don't want to press, I see you pressing W before or after you catch your X. You want to press, if you want to use W, you're going to press it now before you catch your X. Because you press
Yeah,
it
I saw
now,
that in the guide.
you
Yeah.
press it now, and now you don't have W. So I would press it before and I would still have two Ws, or I would have one more extra W. But yeah, I'm a bit psychopath, but I would probably go for this. If Eve is bot side, which is probably is, I mean, not going for it, it's totally fine. It's probably the right play. If you want to go a bit crazy, you could dive her, but yeah. Okay, she was mid. Yeah, that's also a thing. So that's good, what you just did. You looked mid. Now, if you didn't look mid, you wouldn't know that she ulted. So now you know in your
Yeah,
head
yeah,
that
yeah.
she ulted. And now you know that you have that information, so you know that if she ganks bot lane, she doesn't have R. And that will make you play like accordingly. Because if she has R,
Yeah, and
she
I
probably
have
can
both
kill you.
Sams. So in my head, I can like
Yeah.
do stuff. That's why I'm not immediately backing when I see them coming bot.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm kind of waiting for, Eve,
Yeah.
that hard thing, that charm.
Like here again, feel like you should just have your camera a bit more towards the lane. It's good that you bought the potion.
I always buy that.
Yeah, I always
So
do as well.
broken for 150.
Yeah, it's 125 actually, but oh, you mean
Really?
you mean the healing or the gold? It's
No,
150
the
gold.
god.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
150 god. This slow is so annoying on
Yeah,
MF. So hard to do
that was a bit
anything.
unlucky.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like I'm wondering if I can do more here.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too. It's a bit
Like
hard.
it's not obvious
No,
if
it's
I
not. I
could have
think it's
done
fine what you
something.
did. You could perhaps flash, but Soraka will just maybe heal her and stuff. So I think you did the right call.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be tragic. I remember this. Yeah, I had 162 stacks and I went for that. I think it was unlucky. It was
I don't think
close.
it's unlucky because like even if you get that
Like,
kill, I mean, I guess you get a lot of gold. But Soraka
yeah,
doesn't
it's
have really have a shutdown.
162.
But like, just the play in itself is not good. I don't think this kill is worth. I would never do this. I mean, she was 185, but even then, that's not the point. Even if you kill her and you die, I don't think that's worth. You should E here.
But doesn't the Victor arc catch me if
No,
I
if you E here, he won't. If you E here, you actually
uh
live. I think. If he doesn't have flash, you can.
he does have flash and I got his flash so I wouldn't live.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I would still try to E here. He will probably flash it anyways, but he would like flash anyways, so it's better to have
Yeah.
like to at least try.
In my head, if I try to E here, I die to the
Yeah,
R.
also like
But
when you
maybe
did
not yet,
this,
you're right.
you should just you flashed auto, right? No, you ulted and then flashed. It's a bit
Yeah.
yikes. I feel like you could just I don't know if she has flash or no, but you could like E flash auto R. That would be a lot better. But she also has barrier, so yeah. I don't agree with this play because you would have more opportunities anyways to get your cash in. This is not a hard cash in game. It's not like they have Zillion or anything else, and it's not like a big enough cash in to do this play.
And she lives.
Walk into bush. Someone said in chat. No, because you can't like he needs to walk. I mean you could, or actually yeah,
Yeah,
could walk into the bush here as well. Yeah, that would be your last
because Nami
resort.
has
You
his
just click
sweeper
in.
on.
You just click bush here. Yeah. But that's besides the point because the mistake was already made when you're doing this.
Yeah.
I know like some good Draven players, even myself, we get too crazy sometimes, but this is what
This
makes you
was not it.
this is what makes you lose games. I
I'm
would
actually surprised. I thought that you would think this is a good play. Got unlucky. I saw you do this or something similar.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Even if I do it, it's not the right play. Like I
Ah,
also play like wrong sometimes, you know? It's not it's not like I'm the perfect player either, but I'm just saying like in that situation, you should you have more possibilities to get your cash in, and your caching is not big enough. You don't need that cash in. Like you could kill people mid game or later on in the game. Because what you just did, now you wasted flash and you died without a cash in.
yeah.
I would agree with that play if it was a game where you would actually really need your cash in. But this game is not a like you already have 3 kills this game. I think you should go. Yeah, you could go Drake here, but I think you should. I mean, yeah,
Yeah, I'm walking bot because of the Drake.
yeah, but why are you walking bot? I mean, it's a bit out of pilot as well.
Yeah, it is.
Because
It
Kata
is.
is already there, there's no reason for you to go bot. You can just go mid, catch the wave, and then you go to Drake. But I also do this sometimes, which is bad.
Yeah, well, I'm D4 for a reason.
Yeah, you should for sure go mid here. There's nothing to be gain here really. Especially when Kata is there. You can still go mid here, because you can still catch that wave.
Mid here is the right play, no?
Yeah, for sure. You don't have anything to do bot. Bot is too pushed up, you can't do anything. You could go potentially, I mean you can't do anything more than here. You take these 2 minions, and you walk into your top side. Because you can't walk up here, like obviously going mid you will just die to Eve. You can, like, either you or Katarina should take top farm. You should probably like ping her, or go yourself. Because you see the wave? Do you see how much you're all missing now?
Yeah.
You always want to look for like minions when you can. Yeah.
Trundle was really scary this game. He was
Yeah.
so fed.
I think just first of all, picking this fight is really bad. You just get one shot by everything. I mean, it started off really good. You played the laning phase up until like the flash thing, like really well. Oh wait, I fucking
Yeah, laning phase is like my kind of strongest suit.
yeah,
But then the macro stuff is what I struggle with. Where to go,
yeah.
where to be.
The thing is with this fight, you're already walking in like a bad position because, as you know, like Trundle, he gets his pillar and then you can't walk. Also, like we don't even see Eve here. She could be over here. She can come here and just kill you.
Can she? I have exhaust,
I mean,
but
she
yeah,
comes over here,
I
but
use that on
it would
Trundle.
still be bad. Like she didn't even come there, and you get soloed by Trundle. She splashes now, but you would still be dead by Trundle. Yeah, he actually kill you. I would not
Yeah, but
agree with this fight.
imagine what I would get from my teammates if I don't join that fight.
What do you mean?
Like I would be spam pinged
Yeah, but you just mute them.
at the end of the game.
I mean, they're EUNE D4 for a reason, no?
Yeah, but I kind of need them to win. So
Yeah, but Just because your teammates does
They
the wrong,
mental don't so hard.
just because your teammates does the wrong thing, doesn't mean that you should always join them to do like the wrong thing as well. Because if you instead you walk mid, you take the wave like I said, and then you walk top, maybe you could even catch Trundle in the jungle because he was walking here before. I think it would be better to like just take the minions. As well as DRAVEN, he falls off a bit like mid game if he doesn't have too many crazy kills. So like I said, or you were just like too weak to be in that fight even. I would not
Yeah.
recommend fighting there.
Yeah, just so you know, I'm asking these questions because I'm interested. I don't think I'm right. I'm
Yeah.
just asking these so I know the answer.
Yeah.
So it's not like ego that I am right. I should join that fight. I'm
No,
just
but
interested. That why
I'll
shouldn't I?
explain. Yeah. But you forgot to buy items here, dude.
I did. I did. Happens.
Like that's the thing. You played early well. So now I look at your farm. You would be 150 farm if you just listen to me. Like you go instead of joining that fight, because it's a big mistake to die there, right? You don't gain anything. You just lose minions and you die. So instead, if you would just went top, took the minions, you would actually be in a lot better spot. So if every fight you think that you will like either lose or you won't get anything from, there's no point in taking them. Like even if your team walks in 4 people and dies, that even happens in Challenger. There's no reason for you to join the fight.
Okay, nice. I'm already learning because I know that my
But
CS is like low some games,
yeah.
and I didn't know why because I'm not really missing that much.
Yeah, you're not missing. Your last hitting
Yeah.
is fine. That's what people like. That's not the reason
Yeah, I
people are low on
realized that
CS.
long ago.
Like
It's about not being the right place.
if you look at other ADCs like pro challenger players, they will always look to have their CS up. Like that's the number one priority. If their team go int, then that's not their problem. Like obviously if there's a fight where you will like 100% win it, then maybe you could give some minions for it. But most cases it's just better to farm up. Because now
Even on
you were what?
Even on Draven, like I'm
Yes,
strong.
yes,
I have
because
two items.
but you're not strong now. You aren't really. You already died twice. You're not that strong anymore. Because you would even be stronger if you just farmed instead. Also, if you're joining the fight, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you can't really decide the outcome of the fight if you're not like 100% certain that you can like carry the fight, because then there's a possibility that you will lose the fight. And like I said over here before, when you got killed by Trundle, it didn't look promising at all. Your Nami was in the middle of everything. By that point, you should just look to get out because there's no point in even doing anything. Even if your team pings you after that, doesn't matter. Like it wasn't your fault. It's worse to go in the fight and then die.
Yeah, I see. I agree with that. Like this is why I chose this game because I made so many mistakes.
Yeah,
I can just
yeah. You go
send you a
top here.
storm
Why do you go top here? I want to know, like, there's a reason why
because no
you
one is
should go.
matching Trundle. Like Trundle ends the game here.
Yeah,
This is in my head. This is my thought process that
yeah,
I
but
have to be there, or
it's
unless we legit lose inhib if
yeah,
I just go bot and fight.
it's also a good explanation because if Drake was up, I would consider maybe you go Drake, maybe you go top
Yeah,
and stuff.
but there is
But now
literally
there's nothing.
nothing
Yes,
there.
so that it's
No,
good.
no objective there.
Exactly. So it's good that you realized and you go here. You could even ping your teammates to, like, just help because I'm pretty sure this guy can dive you from 0 to
Yeah,
100.
yeah, he can, and
Yeah, he
I
can.
know that. I think Nami should be with me
Yeah, she should,
here
but
now.
she,
I will
she
type
should for
for
sure,
that.
but you can't control what your teammates does. You can only
Yeah.
encourage them to do. So what you could do instead is ping them before. You want to use pings a lot more, like when you're fighting and stuff.
Yeah, well, when I'm not like fuming, I am using
Yeah.
like pings and trying to like use chat constructively, like go Drake, time sums and stuff.
It just looks a bit doomed from here.
It really does.
And I think a part of
But
that
we are not
was
even halfway to the end, so.
what? Yeah, I know. I see that it's a
Yeah.
fucking crazy game. This game When you look at the scoreboard,
Yes.
what do you think is a good buy here for DRAVEN?
Well, now, my next item is obvious choice that it has to be LDR.
Yeah.
Like I need the armor pen, then I need Maw.
Yes.
At least a
Exactly.
Hex Drinker.
Yes.
So I leave the Eve burst.
Yeah, exactly. Because these two champions, they are like undodgeable damage almost. Because when Eve gets to you, if she gets her charm on you, she will like 100% do damage to you. As well as Victor, he outranges you. He can throw his E, he can throw his R, and that's damage that you will have to just tank. So that's why Hex Drinker is a really good choice, especially when they're double AP. And I'm pretty sure MF also does a bit of AP damage with her E. So Maw is for sure good here. You could probably go Last Whisper into Hex Drinker into LDR here, or just LDR and then Hex Drinker. Or actually, I think Hex Drinker first is better because your whole like you just want to survive as much as possible.
Yeah. Now in my head, I think that our win condition is like Soul, because I don't really see anything else going on for us. So I'm just prioritizing Drakes.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like a good mindset to have here or not. But I don't see any other like comeback possibilities.
Yeah. Over here, it's the same thing really. Like usually when I mean, I guess you're taking vision control and stuff now, but Chaco is pretty much in base. Um, I would look to take the mid CS here since Drake is not really up, and even if you go here, you can't really do anything. Like if there were 5 people here, you were just forced to go back, right? You can't really do
Yeah,
anything
but
here.
can I really go for that mid wave? Like I can just
I
die
mean,
to
not
Eve.
solo, not solo, obviously, but
Yeah,
you
not
could
so.
ping
Yeah,
with like your team to go there. That's what I would
yeah.
do at least because it's good to have like the minion push just before an objective. It's pretty much standard what people do.
Yeah, I see that mid wave there, but I was afraid to
Yeah,
go
it's
for
just a
that
bit awkward
because
to
of
watch
it.
this because you're just all waiting for Drake and then these two waves are up.
Yeah,
Like Aatrox
a
should
lot,
at least
lot of
be
that
here
happening
and mid wave should
here.
be
Yeah.
try to be pushing at least. I mean, I can pretty much guess what's gonna happen here, or we'll see actually.
Like in my head, I'm doing fine because I got Trundle flash. Trundle is chasing me, so my team is like kinda wins the fight. But
Yeah.
then I saw that did not happen. Like we lost that pretty hard. I thought that without Trundle, we don't lose that this hard. But at least I got Trundle flash, and I know the timer because it's same as mine.
Do you see what's happening here? Do you see why you died?
Because that bush wasn't warded,
It was
or I
warded.
just
You
didn't
warded it.
see. Oh
The whole
yeah.
the whole point is your awareness or your map control, your camera control again.
Yeah, I legit didn't see because the
You
minimap
can,
just
yeah.
covers it.
I guess you wanted to
Oh,
hit the
it was
Drake
bad.
for the axe, but I mean Trundle is
Yeah.
literally just walking up in vision. He places a ward here. He takes the blue thing. He hits it. Nami throws a bubble, and you're like walking into him.
I didn't see Trundle walking there.
Yeah, and this is the thing with Draven as well as AD carries. Like everything, like every small mistake or every just mistake, you get so much punished. Like if you're a tank carry and Trundle walks into you, he can't really do anything. You'll just fight him. But AD carry role is so much more forgiving that you can't really do stuff. I was just gonna say like I'm not too sure if I agree with his flash because it's Trundle and he's super fast.
Yeah, in my head it was for time, so I
Yeah, I realized that, but
get get my team a chance to maybe do something.
I guess you guys are playing for Drake and stuff, but yeah, the whole
Yeah.
positioning, like you just have to be more careful in fights. You have to realize where everyone is, and
Yeah,
you
that
always
was
have
because of
to,
the bad camera placement. I
yeah.
see that.
It's good that you look for CS here, because that's pretty much the only thing you can do.
Yeah, and like there's like only one objective on the map right now, and that's Baron.
Yeah.
So I'm that side of the map.
Yeah. This
I
is a bit.
missed my R.
I mean,
Yeah.
this is a bit
And if
tragic.
I didn't try
Yeah.
to
If
steal the
exactly.
red and I have
This
it,
guy's
yeah,
dead.
I know. Yeah, I realized that. And I missed my R as well.
Yeah, this is also because of bad camera control. I used to do this before as well. The only reason you miss your R is because your camera control is kind of like bad. If you were like looking more over here, you could try to see where he's going and then you could wait like 1 second before using R. So you try to maximize it. Because this kill is like the most important kill in the game almost. Like if you can kill
Yeah.
her here, like she's 100% griefing the game. If you had E here, which you didn't because you hid the red buff, so that's a
Yes.
mistake. A really big one because you maybe you can get one more pick and then you get Nash. And also, like, when people are ulting away like that or just trying to run away, you don't want to insta R because I see like you're just panicking and throwing your R, you know? You
Yeah,
want
I
to
am.
take like 1 second, move your camera, and look where she will run. Also, a reason for that is because she doesn't really like she sees you R here, right? I mean, I guess she would do anyways, but I
Yeah,
just
I
think it's
panicked
better
because
to
Soraka here.
yeah. She dies, so that's good at least. But it's a rough comp to be against, like MF Victor.
Yeah. Yeah, we killed Eve, but we didn't really get anything out of that.
Yeah, I'll probably go null magic here. Like, that's what I'm saying. If you were just tiny bit better with CS and stuff, you could probably afford LDR here or just have like Hex Shrinker, which would make you like a lot stronger. So it's just all like early mistakes just lead up to things that will impact the game. Yeah, this
Here
is
I
good.
think we can kill Trundle because I have exhaust. Yeah, I think this is good, maybe.
Yeah. Um, I think your pathing here is a bit troll, no? Maybe not. I don't know. You,
I have to go around because Shaco goes the other way.
yeah, I guess.
Maybe I'm wrong, but and I think I did a good E here.
I mean, yeah, this was fine.
I got so unlucky with kills as well. I mean, I guess not unlucky, but
And actually, you're a bit wrong with the E because this guy, like, um, okay, when you see him running towards you, that's a good E, I guess. But yeah, no, it's fine. E. It's fine. Like, just to be super petty, you could auto E and then also like, there's no reason to really R here, I guess.
I wanted to steal it.
Yeah, actually, I guess that's a good enough reason. You didn't get it though, but yeah. If you really want kills, you have to ping for them. You have to like ping on my way. That's what I do, especially if it's like super stacked kill. Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
doesn't
also a
work
bit
though.
disaster when you guys do this. Especially since you send like all of them. That crazy Shaco is so deluded. I mean, it's not like Aatrox can do anything about that, and he's pinging him.
Nah, I pinged him as well. In my head, I was like, just do something, you know. It's not rational thinking. I was just tilted.
Yeah.
He can't do anything there, but I was like, just do something, you know.
So
But I realized
if
it.
we go back to this, like all the way over here, when I
Yeah.
look at this, I also see, oh yeah, Trundle is trolling. But there's a reason why he does it, right? Because when he walks up here, he has something in mind, right? When he starts walking towards tower, it's not like, oh yeah, he's just having a stroke and he's gonna
Yeah, he's
1v5
having
us all.
pressure
He,
for his team
yeah,
to
but
take Baron.
he's obviously trying to get you guys there, and you have to know
Yeah.
why. And the reason why is because Baron is up. So Shaco even pings it now. And that's not a good trade, right?
Yeah. I monkey brained it. I was like, okay, someone is
Yeah.
inting, I'm coming for that. It was turbo autopilot play.
Yeah.
It was obvious that they are doing Baron, but I didn't realize it.
But just know that these things are also in your hand if you use pings, right? Because if you're walking here and you see Trundle, oh, he's going up to tower, you might think, okay, why is he doing that? Obviously, he's trying to bait because they want to take Baron. So if you ping Shaco back and you ping Baron, maybe that would have been a different outcome.
I think you're overestimating pings in
No, I'm
D4.
not. I'm not really. Like, I,
That's the only thing I don't
it's not
agree
even
with so
about
far.
the pings. It's about you doing everything you can to win the game.
Oh yeah,
That's how I
well
think.
that's true.
Because
That's true.
if I ping my let's say I ping my support level 2 and he doesn't go in, at least I pinged, right? At least I tried my best to encourage him to go in. If he doesn't do it, I can't do more. But if I don't ping, then it's actually on me because maybe sometimes I will ping and support will go because of it. So
Yeah, even if it works 1 out of 10 time, it's worth because it doesn't cost me anything. You're
yeah,
right.
exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a bit fucked game. I don't think anyone can really deal with Trundle, so um, I think team like they would get Baron either way. Yeah, it's good that you noticed that Eve is a really broken champion, so you can't really walk up there.
Yeah, and then I'm just like heart confused
Yeah,
what
but
to do.
you should walk towards Nami now because you don't have anything else to do. You
Yeah.
could potentially like walk bot and to try to farm, but it looks like a fight is about to break out. So that's a good R. Nice. That was a good R. You realize that she gets hit by the thing. If she doesn't have flash, she's dead, and she doesn't have flash, so she is dead. Nice flash.
Yeah, but because of the bad camera movement, I didn't see Victor there. So
Yeah,
was it really a good flash?
I mean, when I think about it now, probably not, because you actually see him here, but yeah. The thing is, I'm more of a player that likes to hold my flash, just because I feel like if I put myself in a position where I'm forced to flash and I might die as well, I just don't flash. But I guess he flashed on you now, so.
Yeah, I flashed because
But
I was like, okay, this is our chance,
uh,
you know.
yeah,
I was
but
hyped. But
you should click backwards here. Like you should click here and then you click towards Drake over here. Because you always have to keep your distance, right? Because if he flashes on you now and you're clicking backwards, then he might not kill you, you know? So you just have to be respectful of what your opponent can do because you're still not clicking backward. If you were here now and he might flash, you can have a chance to maybe walk to over here and maybe flash away or flash over the wall.
yeah, I felt
But
a
my
bit too
first
safe.
instinct was this. It was a good flash because you cancelled or you flashed over like the pillar, which was good like reaction time because you're pretty much dead if you stand there. But then you see Victor here
I
as
even
well,
dodged
and
this.
then yeah.
But, but I think it ended up
Yeah,
being
it ended up being
good.
well, but yeah, Aatrox did a
Yeah, I
good.
felt a bit too safe, you know. I saw everyone around me. I was like, okay, we are chilling.
Yeah, he pretty
But
much
I
one shots
wasn't.
you. So, but I'm not gonna blame you too hard for that death. I think that's at least like acceptable because it's like chaos in fights. You know, like it's impossible to play a fight perfectly because we look at different things as well. Like when I look at the fight, I might look at, oh, I see Victor bottom left, but you might look at hitting Trundle. So you
Yeah.
know, but yeah, it was it turned out okay at least.
Do I go top here?
Yes, you do.
Is this the right call?
Yes, you do. Especially when Eevee is dead. You have yeah, it's good that you can ward there because you need the CS and there's no objective, so there's no reason to like do anything else, right? Yeah, I was just gonna say like you could probably even take one more wave. Let's see if you do it. Yeah, you do.
This is too much.
Yeah, I was just about to say, but maybe you can. I don't know. You need to
No,
kill him
in
now.
my head, I thought that I win this. And it was close, but I misclicked once.
Yeah, but the reason you don't win is because you don't have X-Drinker.
Yeah, yet.
Yeah, and also that's
Because,
all the way back, right? Because I would actually go for this play as well because I can see I have exhaust up, right?
yeah, that's why I woke up as well.
But yeah,
Because
obviously
I
when
thought
when
that
Eve
I
is
can
this
win this.
fed and you're like, okay, she's not super fed, but you kind
But
of
yeah, I
misclicked as well.
misclicked once.
Yeah, but I think also like, let's see what Nami does. She's mid. I mean, you can. There's no reason for you guys to even walk mid here. There's no mid tower or anything. Like Aatrox or someone should match the Trundle. You could even ping for this tower. You could ping your team for the tower, or you can ping like someone to get to take mid. But like
Yeah,
Nami,
they are pinging it. Like
yeah,
Nami is pinging it.
like the whole. There's not a reason for the whole team to walk mid there, because then you can't farm the wave like this. Yeah, I think the biggest problem right now is like just the farming thing. Like just the mistakes you did early, just it's like a chain reaction to you just being completely useless
Yeah,
because
those
you.
weren't even that big, but they led up to this.
Yeah, but they
Me
are
being
big
behind, so
because
behind.
like every small thing you just build up, right? So if you get a few more
Yeah,
minions, you can maybe like get a few more items and then you could have that item to win a fight or something. So like you just want to look at being as optimal as possible. Did you see Eve here, by the way? You
no.
didn't, I think. Yeah, you did.
Did,
Or did you? Maybe you
no,
didn't.
we don't save. I'm I'm really tilting at this point because Nami is not hovering me.
Yeah.
Yeah, hover me. I typed it. I typed it. I pinged it and I typed it. At least now.
But there's also another thing, right? If you had X-Drinker
Yes.
here instead of LDR, you could do this freely, right? If you had exhaust as well, because Eve is kinda one shot through MR anyways.
But do we have enough damage to kill Trundle if I don't go LDR?
Yeah,
Like
but you
that's
can't.
the reason I went
Yeah.
LDR.
I mean, you don't, but it's like versus Eve and Victor, and you just get a one shot by like everything, you know. I guess it's a fair point that you say that, but at least you could
Like
have
I'm not just
the null
clueless
magic.
buying, but I'm actually thinking about what to buy, but that's why I'm asking
Yeah.
what to prioritize, me living or me having enough damage to actually win a fight, because I have exhaust and that might be enough, but if I don't have enough damage, you know, at least this is my like thought process. Because you said everything you do, you should have a thought behind it.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about this misclick either. But
Nice.
I got him at least. I think, yeah, this is a good flash.
Yeah, that's a good flash for sure.
I was so confused. There's a tower there. And I even got hit once because of the camera movement. But
You can't really do anything this fight.
yeah,
He can just throw laser at you and you're dead, so. Oh, that's nice smurf by
yeah, but
Sheko.
yeah. And Drake is spawning and it's soul point.
Yeah, I just want to look back. Was there ever a possibility for you guys to, because you kill her here, right? She does the same thing. She just walks in and ends.
Yeah,
It would be optimal if you guys can do Nash, but I guess you can't because
we
they have
can't.
MF and stuff.
I think absolutely not.
Yeah, you guys can't. That's true.
Trundle runs us down in the
Yeah,
pit.
no, but that's totally fine. Okay, at least you get it now. Why do you buy
Yeah,
this when you can buy longsword? Or I guess Eve is enemy, so.
yeah. It's because of Eve.
Mm.
And I wanted IE next.
Oh,
I
you would.
didn't finish.
Yeah.
I thought, like, at least there will be a point where I'm contemplating if finishing Hex Drinker tomorrow is worth it over IE. You will see that. But yeah, I bought it for the fight, you know. One ping can be game changer, one
Yeah.
longsword probably won't be.
I'm pretty sure you could.
And I put it there, yeah.
No, but that's totally fine because you can actually see if Eve is
Yeah, I
going.
learned from my mistake because I didn't see it run.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was so confused what happened there.
I mean, she flash R and smite,
Yeah,
or
she
she took
flashed the dart
the
out.
thing.
I get flamed for this really hard.
I
But he
mean,
didn't ping to pull out, or did he? Like, I was just confused.
no, he doesn't have smite.
Oh, he pinged! Oh my god, I'm so blind! Yeah, this is totally my fault. Holy moly. I
But
did not
even then,
see.
like, you need
I
to
was so...
you need to
yeah.
realize that like Eve and Nunu are the fucking best smiters in the game because they do so insane damage early or like to the objective. So they pretty much one shot. If she has R and smite, she'll just take this no matter what happens because it's Shaco. Shaco can't outsmite Eve. So what you should do
Yeah,
here
but
is,
what else can we do
I mean,
other
you
than
could
flipping
you
it?
could at least, if you're gonna flip the Drake, you could at least try to pull it out, and
Yeah,
that you can use your pings there.
yes,
And also,
yes.
what
Oh
I
my god.
like to do is, if there's a possibility for what's it called, for the Drake to, or for you to Eve, like if you think that Eve might do this,
Yeah.
um, you can also like try to predict where she will land, so you can like throw a E and maybe throw her off. But yeah, I mean it doesn't really matter now. I just think even if Shaco has might here, it's just a bad Drake. But I think you could potentially ping them back and try to pull the Drake out. Because you don't want to flip versus Eve. It's just a
Yeah.
basic thing.
Yeah, I see now. It was Desert Flame. I didn't see.
And you could
You know,
also,
my eyes were all over the map,
yeah.
and
I
I
mean,
didn't
what I
see
would do
him
here
ping
is
me.
probably look at the bush or above the wall and place blue trinket, so you can at least get vision of where Eve is. I mean, you kind of know that she's here because you see her, but
Yeah,
yeah. But yeah, the thing with the smite as well.
yeah, I see that.
It was just a miss, I guess.
So he doesn't end the game because we can't really contest Baron with him and this big wave. But then I see that he went to Baron. I don't even finish. Yeah, I was scared that my team is gonna go in and fight,
Yeah, but
and
even
I'm
if they
not
go
there.
in and fight, you can't do anything, right? Like here, if you think like obviously Nami's getting caught here and she's dead, she dies here. She's pinging for help, but like I think just taking this wave is fine. Maybe you're a bit, did you like be too late or something?
Well, yeah, I'm perma scared.
From Eve or what?
Eve, yeah,
I mean, you have exhaust and Hex Shrinker now.
Hex Drinker, yeah.
But yeah, that was Nami's fault by walking in there. I feel like even if you're around there, you can't really do anything. You will just look at the enemy, so you might as well just take this wave. That's at least my assumption of what the right play is.
Yeah, and Katarina backed. Yeah. I'm hovering here, so I might steal it. I mean, what else?
Oh,
And I do.
poggers. Yeah, that's good that you used R. There's no reason for not to use it.
And now I'm contemplating if it's worth. Like, I'm checking how much more does it give. And I just went
How much
IE.
more does it give actually?
20? Like 50? No, it's 25.
AD or Magic Fist or both?
Magic resist.
Yeah.
I only check magic resist.
And also when you play East, I feel like you should just mute all because from what I've seen from that server, there's not a single like
Yeah,
human
nothing
that you can
useful.
speak
Even
to.
if
Yeah,
you
there's
ask
nothing
for
useful.
like summoners, they don't answer.
Yeah, and I feel
Yeah,
like it affects you, like, or at least me, it affects me when I was playing.
yeah,
So
it affects me as
there's
well. Like I'm perma turning on and off the chat if you
yeah,
saw.
yeah, but yeah, you got Baron now, so I guess it was a miracle that you guys are still in this game. It's good that you run. Can't really fight
I
that
know
guy.
that it's good. That's why I master emoted. I knew that he was there. It's mental warfare. Perma-master emoting.
You can probably win this fight, yeah. If they were going harder, you could.
Yeah, I think I'm pinging.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Nah, but it's fine. When they see you walking over the ward and stuff, then it's fine to leave.
Yeah, I'm
Because you don't.
pinging. I have both sums, so we should do something with Baron, because yeah, when if not now. I walked up maybe a bit too much, but they didn't punish.
You think? I think it's the opposite.
No?
I
Like,
mean,
do
what
I
can.
not?
I think you
Oh
walk.
yeah, I
I
don't
think
insta die.
you
Yeah.
walk up to like far back because like Victor is trolling completely when he's walking like this. You can throw E here, but you don't. You can hit max range E. You throw him to the side and you two-shot him with axes.
I do this instead.
Yeah,
Like it's
that
Sora
was good
kinda.
actually. I feel like it was a bit sloppy with the camera movement, all of it though.
Yeah. At least I didn't misclick,
But
but yeah.
it's like hard game. Like it's hard to do stuff this game, especially with like MF slows and yeah, like Victor and stuff, and even Trundle. I think this flash was fine though. Because in your head you probably think you kill them both and you can end the game, right? And
Yeah.
then like you want to have something
Yes.
impactful, which is fine. I
Yes.
would probably do the
I
same, yeah.
thought this is the moment, We have Baron, but that MFR fucked us.
But this is also like a flash, even if you don't kill Soraka, let's say she flashes away or something, you're not
Yeah,
gonna like
because
die
she
from
can.
this. You're
Yeah.
like most likely okay, you might not get the kill, but now you cashed in big time. You got 600 gold
Yeah,
from
I
that.
exhausted because of the slow. Like I fully committed to that. Maybe that was a bit too much. I don't know, should you use exhaust like that, like for the slow?
If you can
To
get one more auto in, then yeah.
yeah.
But if you can't, then it's useless. But I usually do that as well. But it's only if I can like actually um, like
Yeah, I felt like
hit her
it's
more.
100%. Like even if she flashes away with exhaust on her.
I mean, yeah, you just need to. I think your camera control is a bit yikes.
Yeah, but how can I improve on that?
I mean,
I'm
you just.
struggling so hard with this.
Yeah, but you just like the way I see it. When I improved my camera control, I realized that I want to see information. That's the thing. When I look at your gameplay and I see this, like I want to see what's going on my screen because I need the information. Like right now, I can't see anything. Like, I mean, I guess you have the minimap, but you see
Yeah,
Trundle, but
in my eyes are perma on the minimap right now.
yeah, but I think they shouldn't be. That's the thing. You should just move your camera down so you can see what's happening. Because there's no reason for your camera to be here. Like there's no reason to be locked. It should be over here so you can see MF and you can see the whole fight. Especially when this happens, when you get like this, you want to move your camera down because you want to see what's going on. But you do it sometimes. I don't know. Like here, it's a bit. Yeah, you unlock it.
Because I told you that I was a bit tired and I was autopiloting, but I was trying to,
Yeah.
play good. Like I was actively
Like
trying, but
this is good.
sometimes autopilot takes over.
This is good camera control because you see everything, right? You don't have to get more information because you already see what's going on. And now you might be like you have to be careful because you can pretty sure you can just MF can just almost R you here maybe. Yeah, but it's fine. Did you get soul? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I'm backpinging Aatrox from that wave so he doesn't like walk up and die.
Yeah, but I think that's
They
fine.
might still be, yeah.
Like even if he dies, it's not the end of the world.
I'm just changing music. I'm putting a montage song. And it's kind of funny because I know how this ends. and it's not in a
What's
montage.
what's your camera sensitivity? Do you know it?
51.
Okay, I have 55. What's your DPI or something? Do you feel like you're struggling with the camera? Like, do you feel like you have to
I
struggle a
am,
bit?
but I'm
No, but I'm
slowly
saying,
lowering my sense. Like I played really high sense, and this is like 2 weeks in with lower sense. Like
yeah.
I'm lowering it. I'm playing too high sense. I'm playing like 3.2k DPI and stuff.
But my tip for camera control is like you want to see information. That's the tip I want to give you because you want to see what's going on. Like right here, you see what's going on when you have like
Yeah,
this.
but it's really hard
Here,
for me
you see what's
not
going on.
to catch X's. Like my mechanics are good if the camera is locked, you know.
Yeah, but
But if it's not,
then you
it's
just have to practice when it's unlocked
yeah,
as well.
yeah, true.
Because I don't disagree with the locked camera, but it's just like you can play locked camera, but just not all the time. You can
No,
play
no.
locked when
See,
it's
now
needed,
it
or
was
when
good
it's
for
not
a moment.
when unlocked camera is not needed. Then you can play locked camera, but otherwise you just have to get used to it.
And yeah, this is the confusing part. Like I'm absolutely lost here. What should I do?
I mean, you should go mid. You don't wanna like. It's good that you want to look for a fight here. You have soul. You want to look for a fight. You guys are maybe stronger. I'm not too sure. It depends on if you can do stuff in your fight.
Yeah, I'm pinging my exhaust that we should wait
But you
that
just have to
before
be
we
careful
go
when
in.
you're playing against this because it's a really hard Draven game. Like if you go too far up, you don't have flash, you get Trundle Pillar and MFE and you're just insta dead. You have no counterplay to it. So you just have to
Yeah,
look now for fights. You want to look for like this is a bit
yeah,
unlucky.
and that's it. I did not expect her to be there at all.
But she just yeah. Does she kill you if you have more?
I think so. Like it's a big overkill. I think.
Yeah,
Like you
I
see
mean
that ult does 2k.
this is not really anything you can do about this. Like
Yeah, I should be
other
there
than
because
having
of
like
the.
more MR, like if you have fucking more MR, you can maybe like if you have more, maybe you survive this. I'm not too sure. I don't think you
No,
do.
no, but look the R.
Yeah,
Like look how much HP I have.
yeah,
Then
she
2k
one
R.
shots you.
It's no way.
Yeah, you don't live.
I need Legit Spirit Visage to leave that.
I mean, yeah, you don't have pink wards because obviously you're almost full build, so you can't have pink
Yeah.
wards.
Yeah, you saw I
The
bought
thing I
pinks
would
when I
look
had
here
turrets.
for is like identifying where Eve is. So you don't see Eve anywhere else, and you have to like maybe you know that she's behind you, or there's a possibility that she is behind you, right? Especially when Victor is walking up here and you see the fucking this thing. But yeah, your team doesn't have pink. I mean, I don't think you can do anything about this really. I think just this mistake is, or this is not even a mistake. You just get one shot. Maybe you could like E or something, but you just get insta charmed. No way you win the fight, right? No, you guys are
No,
fucking dead.
we don't. We just lose here.
Yeah. I mean, it's a really hard Draven
Yeah,
game. Um,
yeah, I thought that it was good for coaching. Like I made a ton of mistakes, and I
yeah,
knew that I made a ton of mistakes, but I wasn't sure what to do. Like
yeah,
now I am, because now I understand that the little mistakes I made that in my head was irrelevant led up to me being behind
yeah.
God,
Look at
not
your
having
CS.
items. Yeah, I see that now.
Um, I don't think. I mean, that's the problem with League as well, because like if you coach some other game like fucking CS:GO or something, you have one round, right? And then
Yeah,
that round is over, and then you start a new round, and then you can make more mistakes. But League is like if you make one mistake early game, it can impact the whole game. And that's what happened this game as well. I think the like I think you played lane phase really well. I think you did some small mistakes. You don't realize your E range too much. Your camera control is a bit off. Um, and also this, I'm not too sure where it was. Was it over
yeah,
here?
the
Yeah.
flash. Yeah,
This was
it's the same.
probably a big mistake because you don't need to do this. Like if you just were more solid throughout the game, like if you just were more consistent, you could have probably carried this. Because you don't need to do stuff like this. Holy fuck. I'm fucking dying.
Please don't.
So yeah, this is pretty much the biggest mistake this game, or not like at least one of the biggest, because your pressure is just staying alive and having as much pressure as possible. But now when you're dead, you die here, you give a small shutdown, and now you don't have time to farm, and now you're low on farm. Um, I think working on your camera control in fights and when you're red side is also a thing. Also, I think sometimes you need to E more to try to catch enemies off guard. Like here again, you need to realize you just died. You're not really that strong. Or was it here with yeah, it was here where you didn't go top. Like, do you see Katarina? She's going here. She for some reason she's not taking the top farm. Maybe you thought she would take it, but when she goes like this, you just walk up and take it. You can ping Nami to come.
So it's not worth to defend the mid tower.
I mean,
It's really low HP, I know, but
no, because it doesn't really matter anyways. That tower will fall no matter what, right? It's not like it's
yeah.
first blood tower. It's not like it's something really important. That tower will like fall anyways. And that wasn't even like the option where you stayed mid, right? Was it just because to defend tower, or was it, I think it's more because you don't really know what to do and you just autopilot and you
Yeah.
stay mid.
Yeah, I am. And I saw Katarina going top.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, he's
I mean,
closest to
this
the
looks
lane.
fine in my opinion as well. Like, it's a bit hard, but like just dying here is really fucking shitty.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess mistakes happen all the time, so. But I wouldn't look for this fight. Like, you just see what Trundle did to you. Like, you will at least need Eclipse to actually do
Yeah,
some damage
Trundle
to him.
did that to me last two games as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe if I wasn't tilted.
Yeah, if you were more consistent this game, it was probably a win.
Yeah, yeah, I stomped 3 games. Then I lost 2 to this Trundle. And then I lost Manta.
And also, like I said before, um, I think your number one buy after Eclipse should just be
It's
null
Doran's
magic.
blade.
No,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tor's Blade's
No,
too
no
late. I
magic.
mean, you didn't do it anyways. So, but I think
Yeah,
you
yeah.
you just need this right here, 450, because that shit is so broken. Just sitting on that is better than longsword, because longsword won't impact. The extra 10 AD you will get won't do anything this game. You're not even doing damage at this point. But the fucking null magic will actually do stuff, because you might survive something, right?
Yeah, true.
Especially when you're against double AP. But it's yeah, like I said, it's a really hard game. What I like to do is when I'm ahead and I feel like my teammates are losing and we can't really do stuff, I
Yeah.
like to think the most important part is just staying alive, right? Because you just need to have pressure up. Because when you're alive, you at least have pressure up. So some games where you're super fed and your whole team is feeding, it's better to just do completely nothing and not die. I mean, obviously you want to look for stuff, but if you just die, then the game is like over because you just give shutdown and you lose so much by dying. You just want to have like as much pressure as possible. And if you are over here and you have that, you would like, yeah, let's farm mid, and then you go top, you farm there, and you want to try to farm as much as possible without like taking bad fights because you guys are not stronger now. We can already see that. Toronto is a fucking monster, and Eve was also pretty fed. Victor was also pretty fed. There's no reason to look for fights if you guys are this behind.
Yeah, I felt way too safe with exhaust up.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think I said what needs to be said. Do you have any questions?
Mm. Do you think I can hit master?
I mean, for sure you can hit master. I think anyone can hit master if they just put the time in and improve. You just need to think more and like you said you're a bit autopilot and stuff. Like maybe try to put in a bit more energy when you're playing. Like try to actually think about what's good and what's not. and then you figure out stuff. Because you played it like the first like 10 minutes or something. That was like it was really really good, but then you just fell off because you kind of not you don't know what to do. So up until this point, like look, the game looks so free, right? It looks like you're completely winning.
Yeah.
You're 30 CS, you're 3 kills. Also, yeah, this was, or actually, yeah, it didn't play perfect, but this was really bad as well with the tempo stuff.
Yeah, this is useful. You said that because I didn't realize
Yeah,
that
I don't
it was a
know,
fuck up.
like the exact thing. Drake could be fine here if you get it, it's fine. But then it's like just recall at least after. Just you have to give up something, right? Because if you don't give up something, like you don't want to give up Drake, and now you don't want to give up your wave. And now you
Yeah, I
just
had to
have no
choose.
pressure for so long. You just have no pressure.
Yeah,
You can't kill
you're
anyone
right.
now. You can't do anything. That's what I said before. Like you want to look as strong as possible at all times. That this is what I do with Cartus as well. I learned it pretty fast when I started playing Cartus that I as soon as I have items for something, I go recall or when my ulti will be up because I know that extra damage might be something because there has been games where I don't recall with Cartus and I have ulti and there's two people that are low, but I still have like 1.5k gold to spend and I R and they don't die. But what if I just pressed B and I would get double kill and the game would be over, you know? So there's just things like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, this was a good coaching session. I got more out of it than I expected.
Yeah, I think your
Since it's
laning is
your
fine.
first.
Yeah, but I mean I just explained what I think, so there's not really much to it, but you shouldn't like this was a hard game for sure. So like to conclude it, you should try to get used to camera control a lot more. Like you need to look at the information that is important, and if you struggle with it, you just have to practice it. The other thing is like tempo. You want to be as strong as possible. If you have gold and you had a good recall, you just want to do it because it's better. You will have more pressure and you can even kill your laner instead of just sitting at much gold. And like this stuff right here where you did the flash thing. Also, oh wait, was it here? Things like this is not really necessary. Like making a play like this, it's not necessary. The skill won't give you much. I mean, it will give you your stacks and some things, but when you die here, it gives the enemy more than it gives you, even if you got the kill because you're 3-1,
Yeah, and
right?
the execution wasn't good either. I
Yeah,
should have
exactly.
e-flashed.
But I don't think the execution really matters because it's just the wrong play.
Yeah, now I agree.
Yeah. But you
Yeah, I
actually,
did that because I see
I mean,
you do stuff like
I
this
just
a
saw
lot.
you didn't even yeah, you did the wrong
Yeah, I didn't.
execution as well. You could E flash basic R, or
Yeah,
you could
if I e-flash, it's a kill. Like
yeah,
it
but you
was
can
really
even
close.
do R here and then E flash. And if you flash here, the ulti will actually hit her like twice. I mean, it did anyways, but yeah. Um, Also, just like items as well. Like if you're playing against Victor Eve, think picking up Hex Drinker is more important than LDR early because it allows you to actually play the game and you don't have to be perma scared when you go to minions to farm and stuff. Because you had like a time period before you even had Hex Drinker, you just couldn't do anything because you were just like you can't do anything because you will die to Eve, right? Because that's
Yeah,
how she works. But I think if you had Hex Drinker and Exhaust up, at least you have a chance to like outplay it or fight it.
and I should ping more.
Yeah, you should ping more like what you want to do. You just want to look at what you can do all the time, right? That's what I do. Like I look at what I want my team to do as well because people are clueless in solo queue, right? If you see that your support is doing the wrong thing and stuff, you want to ping more, encourage people to do the right thing.
Well, I
Uh,
guess thank you so much then for the
yeah,
coaching. See you at the next 250k.
yeah, I'll see you in a year then.
Yeah,
Holy
I'm
fuck! It
gonna
took some
be
time for you to.
recording challenger VODs versus you, I guess.
Yeah.
And then you can coach me on that.
Yeah, but if you have any like questions, I guess you can rewatch the WOD and maybe you think of something you can always like ask
Yeah,
the
I
chat
mean,
or
if I
anything.
have any questions later on, I can just DM
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
We're close like that. I
Yeah.
have straight line to Draven tips.
Yeah.
I won't be scared to ask them. But thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you too. I'll see you.
Yeah, see you. Bye.
All right. Bye.